Would you believe that we are doing another payday routine budget with me video after I've come on here and said so many times that they're going to slow down? Well, it's true. This time we have a paycheck of $1,819.26. Part of that, 10%, already went to my Roth. So that leaves me with $1,637.33 to budget. I am a dental hygienist. I live in Minneapolis, Minnesota, and I am back looking for the right fit. So we're going to be getting budget with me payday routines on a weekly basis, pretty much weekly. Without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into the budget. $1,637.33 for my last paycheck after Roth IRA. I do really enjoy the Roth coming right out the top because it's like, it's already done. And let this be a reminder that if you have a Roth IRA, simply getting your money deposited into the Roth IRA is not enough. You have to go on and purchase. So I did my purchasing last night. I had all the money from this month and I purchased $300 something worth of my target date fund. So do not forget, you can't just get the money taken off your paycheck and sent over there. You have to do something with it. So I've already done that, but this is what we have left to work with. We're gonna do it like we always do. Overspent, we're gonna go there first. Looks like I spent a little extra on groceries, so we'll cover that. Let me see if I have any in oops, I fucked up. No, because that is generally the plan. Oops, I fucked up is my catch-all for fucking up, not budgeting for something. That's where the money should come from. I don't have anything in there, so we'll cover it from ready to assign. Fund money, now $98.04 overspending. I am not quite sure how that happened. If you want to see how that happened, come back on Monday. We're going to do an April review. I'm going to review the whole month and we'll figure this out. I don't know how the hell I overspent $98. For now, we're just going to cover the overspending because it doesn't really matter how I did it. We're just getting budgeting done and we're just going to cover it. Let's go out to the rest of our categories here, but we like to start with monthly. These are the bills, obviously, that I have to pay every month. Our credit cards being green, that's great. I don't know how this Wells Fargo credit card is green. I did end up finally getting the refund for that Profi handpiece that I bought, but it was categorized into miscellaneous work stuff. I don't know how this is green, I really don't. But what I do know is that there are no more outstanding payments that I don't want to cover. I want to start having this be green, which means that all the purchases are accounted for. Capital One is green, which is nice. I only use my Capital One card at the Capital One Cafe, so I guess that means I spent $55 on matcha lattes this month, which, yikes. That's kind of a lot, but I'm trying to curtail that. I've done really good this week. I made a new thing that I said I was gonna do when I started my 1K savings challenge. If you're not sure what that is, check out the video popping up above. If you wanna join, there is a link in this description bar as well where you can grab the free trackers. I've already saved quite a bit. We'll talk about that on Monday. But part of the challenge is I'm going to limit myself to only 2 matcha lattes a week, and I've only had 1 this week. Well, there's a caveat, but we'll talk about that Monday. Everything being green there means there's nothing to do. Student loans, on track, love to see that. Not sure how that's the case. Federal taxes, those already came out, which just means I'll have to start saving again for that. Next month, it's $300 every month. I never did end up putting that $167.02 into the investing. This is just money that I had taken out of my checks from temping. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna leave it here for now. This is, all the money you see here is in a high yield savings account. So it is earning interest, 3.4% maybe, which might or might not be a better return than I'm getting on the target date fund. I really don't know, probably not, maybe not, I don't know. And then I just said all the money is in a savings account. That's true, but they're not all in the same savings account. This emergency mode, this is a lending club savings account, soon to be happen. I guess they're changing their name. So this $3,028.33 is in a different account. It has a 4% interest rate. Okay, so here's a great thing. This is great. This is really great. So I got the referral credit for referring my friend. So my rent was only $1,512.51. So it looks like I had an extra $498.04. I'm giving my friend $100. So I'm gonna take $398.84 and put that into ready to assign because that money I've already, I don't need it in rent for April. For the internet, that's coming out next month. Everything else is coming out next month, so I'm kind of good there. I've funded my health insurance because of course that comes out on the 1st, so you wanna make sure that you have the money for that on the 1st. Groceries, looks like I didn't spend anything in the last, that's not accurate. I got some groceries, it just hasn't come, no, yeah, I didn't categorize it. How's that happen? I thought I categorized it. I guess I didn't. So I did spend some money on groceries. Let me just look really quick. Everything that I bought at Walmart this time was groceries, which is very helpful. So I'm going to just go ahead and put the transaction in. It was from my it was from my credit card. For some reason, I don't know why they're charging me 3 different times. So I'll just do Good Eats and then I'll just add it, which is nice that you can do the math in the fields here in YNAB. That's how much we spent, $136.63. Now that that's saved, we will have overspending in groceries that we'll need to deal with. So there we go. And just going back over the groceries, I spent $351.02, which is not bad. It's just me, but $351 on groceries, I'm comfortable with that. I have $27.25 for personal care. I do probably need to buy toilet paper and paper towels soon. I think I had figured out how often I was buying toilet paper. Oh, there we go. 18 every 2 months. And then if I go here, we can see the last time we purchased it. I feel like it might've been March 21st. Wow, that's crazy that I got that right on the nose. So that'll be coming up in a couple of weeks, May 22nd-ish about. So we'll just leave that where it's at. I think, what did it say? $18, $13? $13. And then paper towels are cheap. I just buy like cheap paper towels. They're like 50 cents a roll. Fun money. Again, not quite sure how I spent $290 in fun money, but I guess I had a lot of fun. I guess so. Okay, our non-monthlies, let's go there. Career essentials, I definitely want to buy those lab coats, especially now that I'm back temping. I did go to the office that has full length lab coats, but I just wore my disposable one because the full length ones were like white and I just was like, you know what, I'll just wear mine. So let me just put the 7838 in there, honestly. That way I can go purchase those lab coats maybe tomorrow and I'll have them shipped to me. So this is where the money came, the refund for the Profi handpiece. It was $870.49. However, I guess I had, from the overspending I had done, whatever, all I ended up with was $340. So if I'm correct, I think I need to put this $340 to my credit card bill. I did already pay $870. I already paid $870.49 to the credit card. Like I got the refund and I just paid the credit card off that amount. But I think that this amount, the $340, needs to go to the credit card as well. I'm not like 100% sure. If you know if this is making sense to you, let me know for sure. I'm just gonna put it towards the credit card. That's what seems to make the most sense to me. We don't have to put anything towards clothing and bras at this point. My car, I'm telling y'all, a couple of times this week, the check engine light came on, and then as soon as I was about to think about taking it to the shop, seriously, the check engine light went off. I don't know, child. A couple of times I've turned it on, it turned on, and then it like shut off. I don't know. So it's not looking good. $337.60 there. I've been stealing from that, so I'm not gonna add any more to it just because it keeps coming out. And everything else is funded or on track, which is nice because we're all down to our wants, which is great. I really need to go ahead and put some money towards fun money because we already know we're spending it. The water delivery, I'm still not ready to order, but I will just put 10 bucks towards this because I'm gonna need it soon. I actually resubscribed to streaming because I wanted to watch The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills reunion uncensored. I just like to hear him cuss, but I wasn't subscribed, so I had to pay. I went ahead and got the bundle, which includes Apple TV, which is nice because my trial for Apple TV ran out and I'm watching Your Friends and Neighbors. So I will use this bundle until Your Friends and Neighbors goes off, and then I will bump back down to only Peacock. Everything else, I did not buy the ticket for that play I was talking about in the last video, which I can't believe. Seriously, I know I've been saying a lot that I've been going back on. I am seriously going to buy that ticket today because I want to see that play. Like I cannot let it pass me by. Furniture, it is still really cold here for some reason. I don't even know why it's so cold. Apparently it's not really that cold. It's just normal Minnesota stuff, but I don't need no damn outdoor furniture. And I don't think I will really need outdoor furniture for the whole month of May, to be honest. Like I could probably wait. I say 5/2026. I think we could wait until June. Literally, that's when it would be consistently warm enough to have it. Use it, make good use of it. Maintenance and upgrades, I don't think I need anything for the house. I think we're doing pretty good. I have, $46.91 for accessories because I got refunded for those glasses. So I think I showed you guys the glasses. Well, I had one pair on and then these are the other ones. They're very cute, but I think they're too heavy. For whatever reason, they hurt my ears and I can't, I just can't. I can't be uncomfortable. I'm like a little princess. I can't do it. So $46.91. I'll go ahead and put that back in ready to assign because I don't know what accessories I'd be buying. I would like to buy some new glasses, but I don't really need to. And I also, wait a minute. These are not the glasses I just showed you are not the ones that I'm sending back. Those glasses that I just showed you, I think they fit just fine. The glasses that I'm sending back are very similar, but they're different. I was thinking, those don't feel that heavy. These feel heavy. So these are the ones that I'm sending back. These are the ones that I think are fine. They're just like, you can tell they're different, see? So we're going to, like I said, I don't need any more glasses. I literally don't. I have one face and I wear one pair at a time and I just wear these pair. This is another pair that I have that would be a good pair to wear. They're not heavy at all. They are green and then they have like a little bit of tortoiseshell. So I'll probably start wearing these a little bit more too, but maybe these, they're not perfect, but they'll do. The point is, I don't need any money for accessories. Hair care, probably need to get my hair done again soon. Since I'm going on the cruise in June, I'm going to probably get like braids or something. And I want to get my hair done one more time in between that time. So honestly, I'll just add the $22.50 so that we're where we need to be for April. Now this is my wish farm. These are the things that I would like to spend money towards actually achieving. Now that I'm back temping, I'm making way more money. So these things are like more within reach. I don't have to be so tight with the budget, but it's like, I really do want, like, it's crazy. It's not really crazy, but I really do want all these things. Like I really do want adjustable dumbbells that are better than the ones I have now. I think these are like you don't have, the ones I have now, it's cumbersome to adjust them. These would be a lot easier. And I am still working out regularly and it would be helpful. Sewing setup, I really do want to start sewing, but that's $1,100. That's a lot of money. And then ortho, ortho, we can push that. That's a $6,000, is it $6,000? $5,000, goal. But these two I really want. That's like $1,500. You know what I could do? You know what I will do? I'm just going to put $50 towards them both. $100 towards saving for something that I want. If I actually do that consistently and I don't steal for myself, I'll be there before I know it. I really will. Looks like I need a little bit more for Sam's Club. I'll just go ahead and assign that, trying to, get back on track, save for the things I need, not get too far behind. So, business builder, good news. I finally got my business up and running. Like I mentioned, if you have not checked out those freebie trackers, they're in the description box. They're totally free. Grab those. But I spent $26.32. I bought a domain, which cost me $9.32 for the year. And I think this might include, yes, I get a free trial for a month for the email, and then I'll have to pay for that next month. I'm not exactly sure how that is. We'll talk about that in another Budget With Me video. And then I paid $17 for system.io. That's where my website is like hosted. That's a monthly charge. The $9.32 for the domain is just once a year. And I believe that I'm going to be paying for the email once a year too. So I just need to basically have $17 a month, which I believe when we switch over to May, we will see a recurring transaction for $17. So that shouldn't be a problem. I think I also put the charge for the email in there. So we will check that out next time. So I spent $43.24 on digital products that went into making the business. So that's all spent out there. The 24 for 24, these were these courses. It was 24 courses for $24. And I thought there was gonna be an upsell, but the upsell that I thought there was gonna be there wasn't there, and I didn't fall for any of the other ones, so I only spent $24. Honestly, I'm gonna go ahead and hide this because I don't need it anymore. We're done with that. I think I did mention that Canva raised their price, but it's now $18 a month. I would say I might be able to scale back on that, but it's super convenient to be able to just use all the Canva products without having to use other websites. Like I think one of the ones that I use the most is remove background, and there's sites you can use to remove the background, but it's kind of nice to just be able to do it all in Canva. So I'll probably just keep that. And then system.io, again, that's a monthly thing. Oh, I should probably, okay. So I will take this $23.68. I will put that in, I'm not gonna put it in ready to assign, but I am gonna make a new category for things that come out every month or every once in a while for my business, because I was thinking system.io was in backend tools, but it's really its own line, which makes a lot more sense. So I'll just make sure that I have, because like Canva has its own thing. So I'll figure that out. And next time we will check into how that's looking. Epidemic Sound, I'll be honest with you. I don't know if I'll ever resubscribe to Epidemic Sound. Maybe when I'm like making a ton of money, because I use Thematic right now and it is It's free and it's been working just fine. So, you know, I'm gonna go ahead and hide Epidemic Sound. I do wanna get TubeBuddy though. That would really help me with some editing of videos, and yeah, that's something that I want. So I'm gonna keep that there, but Epidemic Sound can go. All right, so we need money for the hotel, the flight, the cruise fare. So, you know, I'm just gonna, oh, this is tough. Well, May is next month, and then June is the month after that, and that's the month I'm going on my cruise. So let me just say $15 here. For the flight, let me say $50. I do need to probably purchase the flight. I have these alerts and I get them and I don't even look at the email, but the flights I'm sure have been fluctuating up and down, hopefully down. The fare, I mean, really, you know, $217.63, I need it. So I'm just gonna assign it, and then if it turns out I need the money, I'll take it. I mean, I don't know how that's gonna work. I guess I'll cancel the cruise and like, I'm not gonna cancel the cruise. I'm not even gonna say that. Everything else, we're good for now. Would love to start saving for Thailand, but it's just not in the cards for me right now. Subscription treats, we're all set there. I did get my pineapple, my second fruit club fruit of the month. I have not cut into it yet. That is on the agenda. It's in the fridge, hanging out, doing good. And I'm glad nothing in an indulgence on deck has money, because I don't have money to spend on that. I would much rather spend on my Wish Farm items, my dumbbells, my sewing stuff. So that can stay where it's at. And we are now, oh, that's it. Okay, so let's jump. That's crazy. How do I have $1,300? That's crazy. Let's jump to May. Let's see what we might need to put some money towards in May. You might have seen the amount change. That's because we have interest for our high yield savings accounts. So we're still green here, which is great, but here this has turned yellow. I'll deal with that later because I really don't know what's going on there. I mean, I do know that it needs to be green because everything on there I need to pay for, but whatever. On the 28th, we need $300. We're getting paid 3 times, 7th, 21st, and the 28th. So let's just add $100 because honestly, I mean, you can get a little loosey-goosey with it because, actually you can't because, well, you can get a little loosey-goosey with it because of how the money is like all in one big pile. So if the money comes out on the 28th and I haven't necessarily put it aside until the later in the day on the 28th, it's not gonna be a big deal. So we'll just do $100 here. And then, oh, so we'll need, oh, I've already saved for my car insurance. That's great. I must have flipped over last month and put that aside, which is fantastic. So I'm not having to come up with any of that $150.09. How is that $150? That doesn't seem like it's enough. I think oh, it's only $148.47. Okay. Internet on the 6th. You're not getting paid before then. So, oh, well, yeah, I need to have $60, $65. Now, why is it not showing that I am, oh, there's no target? That's weird. $65 a month. Okay, I should have put have a balance of, not set aside. Refill up to, whatever, same difference. Not really, but we'll call it same difference. All right, so I need $21.67, but that's not right. Oh, you know what I think I need to do? I think I need to go back, and then we don't have a target here, so that's what I need to do. Funded, spent 65 of 108. Have a balance of is what I need, yeah. Oh my God, how come have a balance of is not here? See, I said same thing and then I was like, it's not, because it's actually not. Is it custom? Should we say custom due on the 31st of April, 30th of April rather? Repeat every month, have a balance of, there we go. How is it eventually? Ridiculous. Okay, by May? No, by April. Have a balance of, I don't have a balance of 60. How is this happening? Where did it go? This is insane. Okay, $65. I want to have a balance of $65. Due by May. On track. Okay, how am I on track? So why is it not asking me to assign money? This is bonkers. Have a balance of, you know what? I legitimately don't know. I know it's $21.67 that I need, so I'm gonna put $21.67 back in April. And then I'm gonna jump over here and let's see if maybe that's worked itself. No, I want to refill. I want to put in $65 by the end of the month. Yeah, this is what I want to do. This is it. There we go. So that knows I need $65 by the end of the month. Okay, great. So you have 3 paychecks. So let's just do 20 bucks. Center point, is that bill correct? Might be, yeah, 1902. So we need 868 and we can snooze that since we have what we need. Phone plan, I'll be getting paid once more. I need 1875, so we'll do that divided by 2. I need some money for medicine, and I actually might need to spend like 150, 160, 170, like a crazy amount of money at the doctor. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put the 250 here because I might end up spending some of that money at the doctor's office, which is crazy. Insurance in America is wild. The Excel bill, I'll get paid one more time. I don't think this is right. No, that was last month's bill. But did that money come out? I don't remember seeing that. Yeah, I guess it did. Don't remember that, but that's why it's on auto pay. So I don't have the bill yet, but we're saying 54.17 is what we spent, the highest we spent. So, but since last month was only, I thought there was a thing to show you what you spent last month. Maybe not. It was 53. So, I mean, it was basically 54.17. So I'll just put in $15. I don't know, whatever. Health insurance, we got all that money. Great. But we'll need to save up for next month. So we'll just leave it for now, even though, you know, whatever. We'll leave it for now. YNAB wants to update. Okay. I don't even know what that means when that comes up. Like, what do you mean you got a new version? What does that mean? Okay. Groceries. I just bought groceries. I don't think I'll be buying any more. So we're probably good on the first week there. And I will just save the other 3 weeks for later. Why didn't I open everything the way I normally do? Operating costs. We're good there. Oh, I think I know why this says $22.75 because I went through in my last monthly review and I figured out how much money I was actually spending on household goods. And it turns out it was a lot. So that's why I was trying to save up that amount, but we're not gonna do that. Let's put some money in Oops, I Fucked Up. Let's see if we can try to build this back up. I'll put 50 bucks in there. And then for fun money, since I am trying to cut back on matcha lattes, I don't need as much, but I'm gonna put $100 just to kind of be, you know, not overspending. That's the goal. And I hope that $100 lasts me quite a while, but we will see. Electronic replacements, that also can probably be hidden, but we're not going to. Non-monthly, I already got my money for my lab coats. I need more money for the license. I'll just put $3 there. Miscellaneous, can't think of anything that I would need, but maybe you will and you won't, you know, miscellaneous, I don't know, 20 bucks. Everything else is kind of looking good the way it is. I need $9 for YNAB, so we'll do $250. Don't know why, but that's what I'll do. Google One is funded. Car registration, I need $12, so I'll do $4, $3. Passport, I need $162. You know what? Let's splurge. There we go. We're good on that. Go to our wants. I still haven't got the water again, so I'm not super concerned about having the full cost. I think it's, yeah, $33 is what it costs. For my streaming, I said this was the 9th. This is really the 1st, and there we go. Refill up to $16.34 by, let's say, the last day of the month. How come you can't have a balance of? I don't know, whatever. Baby back bitch, that's if I get sick. I've been really thankful. Haven't really gotten too sick where I needed to like feel like I wanted to, you know, this is for like if you want to buy food delivered or get like medicine from Instacart or any, like, you know, I'm so sick I don't want to leave the house, I want to leave the bed, I want to just, you know, have convenient stuff brought to me. That's what that's for. I kind of think everything there is good. I do have that other play that I want to buy a ticket for. How much was that one? Oh, they're both $15. So you know what, let me just add the $15. There we go, now I can buy them both. And furniture maintenance, accessories, hair care, $27.50 I'll need. We'll leave it at 22. You know what I'll do? I'll make it $7.50 so we have $30, so we're almost there. I'm gonna leave these where they are for now, even though I want to assign more, we're not going to. I need $167 for Sam's. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go ahead and splurge and assign the $167. Wow. Back-end tools. So I have 3 upcoming transactions. I have my $17 System.io. Oh, I also got a virtual mailbox, and they charge, that costs $10 a month. That's so that, because basically when you send out emails, you have to have an email, or you have to have an address on your emails to comply with like an anti-spam act. So that costs $10 a month. And then the email is gonna cost $7.60. So I'm gonna be $20.90 in the hole. However, the date on this mailbox is wrong. It's really coming out June 1st. So we really just need $10 less, but I do need, you know, $26.31 by, when was that? The 24th, and then the 26th. So we have 3 paychecks, this one and 2 more. So we'll just do $10, which is more than enough. Oh, but see, you have System IO here. Okay, that's fine. $10, it's fine. I'm not gonna worry about it. Travel, indulgence, and that's it. Okay, so do I want to, let's try to just really put the money we need. So 45.64 divided by 4, okay? 113.48 divided by 4. 214.63 divided by 4. 732 divided by 4, and 18 divided by 4. Okay, so we have everything covered for all my monthlies, wants, needs. What I'm going to do is go back to monthlies, go to my rent, and I'm gonna add all that to rent. So I'll add 608. You know what I'm gonna do though? I'm gonna do 2110.01 because this $100 that you see is actually gonna be sent to my friend. I was trying to Venmo her and it like isn't going through. I don't know why. Maybe I'll just get the cash and give it to her. She does live here after all. And then I'm just gonna divide it by 4 just to see like how off I am, because it's this paycheck and 3 more, right? So let's see. Oh, I have $80 left over. Good. I'm still gonna put the $80.75 there because I think that's the prudent thing to do. So there we have it. We are all budgeted out. We are YNAB broke. That is my payday routine. I'm very excited to start getting a paycheck every week again. I really did miss not getting paid every week. It just kind of was like throwing me off because I've been basically getting paid every single week since I started temping in July. And like this 2-week stuff is not great. So this job not being a good fit was definitely a blessing in disguise. I got paid early. I've been interviewing already. Y'all know me. I've already interviewed. I have more interviews set up for next week and I see some really promising options and I'm really excited. And if you are interested in joining me in saving 1K in 3 months and you haven't already got your trackers, make sure to click the link in the description box to get those sent to you. And on Monday, we're going to review April, see where all my money went, see how things went. So if you're not subscribed, definitely subscribe so you can be there for that. And if you are so lucky, you might just be the person who pushes me over 1,000 subscribers. We are so close and you might be the person. If you are, and if you're not, either way, I appreciate you and I'll see y'all next week. Peace.